What is going on, folks? All right. Let me go ahead and share this out on Twitter so everyone knows I am here. Share Twitter. Cello. Cello, folks. Cello, folks. Hello, folks. What's going on? What is going on, everybody? Baseball's a week away. Less than that. We are a couple of days away from opening day. Just a couple of days away from seeing our Yankees get back. Josh, my friend, did you order it already? Did you order the album yet? Gotta get that album. Yeah, Stanton did look good today, man. Stanton looked really good. Bombs! They're all sent out, my friend. They are sent out, so you will be getting this soon. Yeah, man, a lot of extensions. There's going to be nobody as a free agent. Forget the free agents next year. They're gone, baby. Free agents are gone. They're gone. Oh, one of the things, I don't know if anybody noticed about this with Stanton. Did you guys notice Stanton's batting stance is similar to the way he ended last year? Did anybody notice that? Because early last year, he was more closed. Now he's more open. You know, more leg is more front out and turned a little more, with the leg a little further back. So I think he's sticking with the stance that he had towards the end of the year. Yeah, man, it's interesting, man. It really is interesting. It is really interesting. Over or under 50 for Stanton, I will still say 50 home runs is a lot of friggin' home runs, guys. That's a lot of bombs. Josh, the new music video is dropping very soon. Probably a matter of days. At the Party video will be out, and then I am shooting the replay music video probably in April. There's going to be no free agent pitchers, none. Everybody's signing, but it makes sense. Brian Cashman, you should have got Cole when you had the chance. We should have got Cole. Yes, I could see the Yankees looking to lock up Paxton soon. I could definitely see that. Yeah, I think the Yankees could definitely win the World Series this year. I think they're going to hit more than 300 home runs. If they're healthy, they're going to blow the home run record away. Then they're going to be tremendous. Yankees probably for Bumgarner. I could definitely see that. No banana suit. The banana suit did not make the cut. And that's my fault. I can explain a little more about that when the video comes out and you guys see it. I will definitely explain more about it. That's going to be funny. Yes, I am so looking forward to opening day. My goodness. I'm super pumped up for opening day to be here. Early games earlier this year. That's so much more fun. I love the 6:35 idea instead of the 7 o'clock. I think that makes a lot of sense for baseball in general. What the hell is this damn thing on me? Friggin' sticker. That always bothers me, little things like that. Mookie Betts expecting 400 plus million. No, he's not getting that. I'm not going to sit here and say the guy's not very good. Mookie Betts is excellent. He's not going to get that much money, though. At least I don't think so. Maybe he does. Who the hell knows? I don't see him getting that much. Yeah, I could definitely see the Yankees making a move for Bumgarner, no doubt about it. That I could definitely see. I don't know, of course, right now what a trade like that would look like, but I could definitely see him making a deal. Yes, I will definitely be coming to games this year. Again, if anybody is near the Baltimore area, I do go to Camden Yards quite a bit. But yes, I will definitely be at Yankee Stadium. I'm upset because I'm coming to New York for about a week and a half in April, or a week or so. And I believe the week I'm in New York, the Yankees are on the West Coast. So that really sucks. I was hoping to get a couple of games in. But hey, I will be happy to go to a sports bar of your guys' choosing. And anybody in New York, we can watch the game together, go live together, make videos, whatever it is. And go to a game and go to a bar or something and watch the game there. I'd be cool with that, no doubt about it. So either way, we can do a get-together. Whether it's not a game or a game, we can all get together and go to a bar or something and watch the game. I'm also cool with that. I know you. Hey, we don't all live close. I get it. Does Aaron Judge get a 10-year, $250 million contract? I don't know. I will say this. I do think Aaron Judge, like I told you guys this a couple of weeks back, when the Yankees were talking about extensions, Aaron Judge is coming next year, more than likely. And I think Judge gets a deal. I don't think he gets the deal as high as a lot of you guys are saying. I really don't. I don't think the Yankees are going to do that. Aaron Judge, to get such a large deal like that, will really have to have a tremendous season. But I don't see him getting 250 right now. I don't see him getting anywhere near 300. I do see the Yankees really locking him in and keeping him there for a while and going from there. But I don't see him getting 300+ million at all. I don't see that. Coop, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for being here. I believe Justin Smoke is a free agent next offseason. My thoughts on Clint Frazier. Let him play baseball. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. I don't think Clint Frazier is going to be a Yankee. I really don't. I said that now for a couple of years. I just don't see it. The injuries and all that have hurt him. The concussions last year hurt him. I think for Clint Frazier, it's all about going to AAA, playing baseball. Get at bats. You're going to play Major League Baseball for some team if you are as good as you think you are. If he ever is as good as he thinks he will be, or acts like he is, he'll get a chance with a Major League club. It may not be the Yankees, but it could be the Giants. It could be other clubs out there that the Yankees can trade with to get somebody to help their club by trading Frazier. He just got to prove he can play baseball every day and be healthy. He got to prove he can put up good numbers consistently. He hasn't done a lot of that. So, you know, in AAA last year, he was doing well, but he got injured. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do. Who's the starting first baseman on opening day in your opinion? I say it is Luke Voit. Now, with Hicks being out, does Bird, who many believe is the better glove, and he likely is a better glove, does he get more reps at first base, or do the Yankees just stick with Voit? I think Voit is the Yankees guy. I think they love him. I think they really believe in his potential. And I think they believe he's going to have a tremendous year. And I'm starting to get on that train a little bit too. I think he's going to have a really good year. Do you think the Yankees will trade Andujar? No, I don't. I don't think they will trade Andujar this year. Let me tell you why. I don't know of a pitcher who could be available for the Yankees to trade a guy like Andujar, who's just a damn good hitter. That's all there is to it. This guy's a really good hitter. Now, I don't think his defense is going to improve that much. I just don't. I don't believe it is yet. I think he still has a chance to get better on his defense, but I don't see him moving anywhere. Miguel Andujar reminds me a lot of when Robinson Cano came up. The only difference is Robinson Cano became a legitimate infielder very quickly when a lot of other people did not think he would be. Robinson Cano came up as a bat-first prospect. Everybody said his bat's going to play at this level. We don't know about his glove, but the bat will play. He became a gold glove type defensive second baseman with one of the best arms and range at second base we've seen in a very long time. So the difference with Andujar and Cano is that Andujar, the glove isn't catching up as quickly. I think it will eventually get there. I really do. I think he's athletic enough to become a good third baseman, but I don't expect it to be 2019. I just don't. I hope he doesn't regress, but I don't see him getting much better. Yes, I've heard a lot about Jason Dominguez signing with the Yankees. That's been a rumor for quite some time, and I definitely could see that happening. People look way into the analytics into players and don't look at the actual impact of the player. Coop, I couldn't agree more. And we find out today that Aaron Boone is not even a manager. Aaron Boone is not even a manager. To me, I would be pissed if I was Aaron Boone. I would be pissed off. Boone is not the manager. They got 17 nerds in the clubhouse as the manager, typing on computers with big glasses. Take him out. Take him out. That's what they got. They got 24 nerds managing the Yankees. 24 nerds. What are we doing? 24 nerds. 24 nerds. What are they thinking? What the hell is going on here? What's going on? We don't have a manager. I'm shocked. But then again, look, the funny thing is, everybody said this. Everybody said, if you guys remember, the Yankees are going to hire a manager that is just going to listen to what Cashman and company says. And now it's true. And then you find out that Joe Girardi was fired mid-sentence. Look, I didn't like some of his moves in the playoffs. They got to one game to the World Series. He was fired mid-sentence. The dude was saying, look, I think we got to do this, that, this, and that. Hold on, wait. You're fired. You could have just been like, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll talk last time. We'll talk in the meetings next week. This dude fired him mid-sentence. Joe Girardi was pumped. He said, we got one game. We're going to come back there and win next year. I know it. Here's what I think we got to do. Wait. You're fired. But one game. And you hire Aaron Boone because you got 24 nerds coaching the Yankees. 24 nerds. I wish I was in the media. I'd say, oh, Aaron, step aside real quick. Nerd in the blue shirt. Why did you take out Green? What was the analytical formula you came up with? The launch angle? Like when I take a friggin' leak, I look for the launch. What are we doing? This is no longer baseball, folks. You guys realize that? We're playing a friggin' computer game nowadays. Baseball's sick. All right? They need some Mucinex. They need some friggin' Mucinex. Yeah, he does. Siri, what do you think about bringing Chapman in the 8th? Good idea, Aaron. Oh, man. Wow. And then they confirmed what I said for a while. That, they confirmed what I told you guys a while back, that many in the Yankees want Aaron Judge to be named the captain. But they've been holding off on the whole name him captain thing. So you're probably going to see something like that happen next year, I believe, where Aaron Judge is formally named the captain of the Yankees during his extension. That will be the little, another little stickler to sign a deal. We're going to name you captain of the Yankees. all this in the one press conference. So I could see all that happening. They're going to bring in a new era with Aaron Judge, and that's what will happen probably within the next year. Yes, it did. You're right. It also said that the Yankees made their mind up before the season ended that they would not go get Machado or Harper. So, the Yankees, the problem with the Yankees, and I tell people this all the time, I'm lucky in a sense because I am close with somebody who gets good word, right? But even that one person tells me all the time, they're the hardest team to understand what they're doing. They're the hardest team to know anything because there's only a certain few guys that truly know what's going on. So it is a hard team to cover, and I'm not even a reporter. But when I even report things out to you all that I've heard, a lot of times it's like, typically this is going to be correct, but you really never know with this team because only a few of these guys, only those nerds, the 24 nerds are the only ones that really know. Ethan, it's all right. We all have bad days. You know what happens when I have a bad day? I come home or I go to the grocery store, okay? Listen to me for a second. I'm trying to talk to you. When I go to the grocery store, okay, I get some nice fresh mozzarella. That's what I do. Dip it in nice olive oil, little basil leaves, little salt on top, nice Himalayan salt, not the bad stuff, the Himalayan salt, the good stuff, okay? Makes the colors exuberate a little bit, okay? But then what I do, get a nice fresh toast, nice little piece of bread, I lay it on top, drizzle a little more olive oil over it, and I eat my bad day away. But that's just me. Maybe it'll work for you, Ethan. I don't know. Ask the 24 nerds. Maybe they'll tell you what to do. That Cashman will now only... Cashman will what? Yes. Yes, Ryan. That's exactly what I do. Hey, Ryan, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about, and oh my goodness gracious, it is Sunday, which we will be recording tomorrow. We have a packed show to talk about. There is a lot to talk about. It is absolutely insane. We have a lot to talk about, man. A lot to talk about. Yes. Is Starlin guest? Yeah, Starlin Castro is always on the show. Actually, he lives with Ryan. Believe it or not, he lives with Ryan. So Starlin Castro and Ryan are actually roommates. Which I just found out about this. I had no idea. I thought it was Ryan the whole time, making believe he's Starlin Castro. The guy lives with him. I had no idea at all. I should make a 24 Nerds t-shirt. I really should. Yes. Yes. The whole thing, God, I feel for Aaron Boone. I really feel for Aaron Boone, man. That's friggin' messed up. That is messed up. Can you imagine being Aaron Boone? And apparently, when he was hired, part of Aaron Boone being hired, they put a list of the batter's stats and analytical stats together, and he had to name the player. He was on friggin' Jeopardy! But a nerd! Like a true nerd Jeopardy. He had to guess, oh, that's Luke Voigt. Let me see. Analytical. Gardner? Who's this one here? Analytics. Oh, launch angle. What was my launch angle when I took a leak? Oh, my launch angle when I took a leak. Who was it again? That was Judge, I believe. And then Cashman looks over to the 24 Nerds. Right? Wrong? He's right. Right. The 24 Nerds. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Somebody do me a favor. Hey, somebody make the Bird Box thing with the little blindfold and get Aaron Boone in the dugout and put the blindfold on him. Oh, man. The New York Yankees and the 24 Nerds. Who would have ever guessed? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I feel so bad for poor Aaron Boone. Can you imagine that? Aaron Boone goes to take somebody out the game, and a little guy grabs his arm. Hey, buddy. And Aaron Boone, I'm taking him out. Analytics says no. The analytics says no. Oh, my God. I'm having too much fun. I'm having too much fun. Okay. Yep, Justin Verlander will be off the market. We already knew that one, so Justin Verlander won't be available. I don't think Cole makes it through either, so we'll see. Thank you. Yes, I'm sure they tell Boone when he's allowed to do anything. I'm pretty sure no matter what Aaron Boone does, he is told by the 24 Nerds before. Yes, Cole is already talking extension. Yes, he is. There's not going to... I mean, Rick Porcello might be the only guy that's going to be available. That makes sense. Bumgarner to the Yankees does make sense, unless the 24 Nerds feel he's not the best option. No, I didn't talk the Jeter article, but I will... Matter of fact, I'll talk about it here, because it's probably gonna cause some debate. I don't think it's gonna cause a ton of debate, but I will definitely go ahead and talk some debate. Hey, Pete, you think a guy with over 3,000 hits in the MLB is overrated? Hell no, it's impossible. You can't be overrated. Unless you're Derek Jeter. Let me say that. No, I don't mean in a bad way. I don't know how to say this. Okay, I know you're talking about Ichiro. Ichiro's not underrated. Ichiro's a great ball player. Probably is underrated in a sense because he played in Seattle in most of his career. But let me start with the Derek Jeter thing real quick. Derek Jeter. Forget Derek Jeter as a owner. I don't care what he is as an owner. Let me talk about Derek Jeter as the player. Derek Jeter was young as a player. Derek Jeter was great. Derek Jeter was terrific. He was about team. You could just see he was about team. You could read it. He was all about team. He was all about winning, no matter what it meant. If he had to move, he would move. If he had to do certain things, he would do it. Derek Jeter, as he got older, really became the phoniness came out, in my opinion, even more. He became very arrogant. He became very Derek Jeter first than his ball club. He's not overrated. He's not, as a ball player, he's not overrated. He's a great ball player. No doubt about it. My problem with Derek Jeter is, even in his time, when he was, quote-unquote, the best shortstop, he wasn't the best shortstop. By all means, if Nomar Garciaparra ever stayed healthy, we might be talking about Nomar Garciaparra as being one of the greatest all-around hitters of all time, with guys like Alex Rodriguez and others. Jeter wasn't on that level. Jeter, which people don't like when I talk the truth, but it's what I do. Derek Jeter also played... Hold on, sorry. Derek Jeter also played with one of the greatest lineups year after year after year. He's not overrated. I didn't say Jeter's overrated. He's not overrated as a ball player. I'm making the case that many people give Jeter more buys than he deserves. Jeter was better than A-Rod. I agree. Ryan, I agree. Even Nomar Garciaparra, yeah, he played in Boston, so I'll give him the Fenway draw. But before the wrist injury, and before the wrist injury that ruined his career, Nomar Garciaparra was arguably the best shortstop in Major League Baseball. That's with A-Rod around. Alex Rodriguez and Nomar and Jeter were compared together. They were all great, but everybody knew Jeter was the least of those three. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. Derek Jeter was nowhere near better than Alex Rodriguez. Don't say that. That's very dumb. Based on stats and everything else that go with it. We don't know how long A-Rod was taking steroids. I don't know that. I'm basing it off of what was just there. He was a great defensive shortstop. He's arguably one of the greatest hitters that ever lived. And Nomar, the same thing. So I'm not knocking Derek Jeter. But the problem that I also have is when Derek Jeter got older, he put himself in front of the Yankees. He put himself ahead of the team. He never thought he was getting worse. The last year Jeter played, the Yankees had a shot. They really did. One of the greatest problems they had that year was Derek Jeter staying in the number 2 hole or the leadoff hitter, who would not allow the Yankees to move him because it affected him. It would have hurt his feelings. So Derek Jeter demanded that he stay at top of the lineup when he was arguably the worst hitter in baseball that year, who played all year. So I'm not knocking Jeter. Not knocking him. He should have never, he put himself ahead of the club later in his career. So again, I'm not saying Jeter was overrated. He wasn't. I'm not saying Jeter is a bad person. I don't know him like that. I'm just saying a lot of Yankee fans will truly say he's the greatest shortstop ever. He's not. He's not. And he was very phony. He was extremely phony. To the point that many reporters now are starting to push back on the phoniness of Derek Jeter. Because he was a very, very phony interview. It was a very boring interview. He wasn't a human. He was like a robot. And it got very annoying as I got older, for an example. Because when you're young, you love him. You know, you just see the baseball thing. But as you start, no shortstop has ever been better than who? Than Derek Jeter? Adam, I hope you're not serious about that. Jeter's a great shortstop. He's not the best shortstop ever, by any means of the imagination. He's not the best shortstop ever. Nowhere near it. He's nowhere near the best shortstop ever. Yes, that is, Ryan, that's very true. As he stopped being one of the top of all time, yeah, that really changed for everybody. Yeah, Jeter was great. I'm not sitting here knocking Jeter. He's not the best shortstop of all time, but he's up there. He's top 5 best shortstops in baseball history. Easy. The rings did everything. But look, here's the other thing. Alex Rodriguez didn't lie. When A-Rod said in the article that Jeter got mad about, that when you face the Yankees, Derek Jeter's not the guy that scares you. That's true. That is very true, folks. I'm not saying anything bad about him. That's very true. Derek Jeter was not the guy you were truly concerned about when you face the Yankees. My problem with Jeter is, Jeter was great, don't get me wrong. The problem that I have is that many people, younger Yankee fans, will just automatically say the Yankees would have never won World Series without Derek Jeter. I don't believe that. I think they still would have. I think the driving force behind those great teams were Paul O'Neill, Mariano Rivera, Bernie Williams, and Jorge Posada. And then you had your starters that were just elite starters when it came to big games. I don't think Jeter was ever that guy. He was clutch. He was very good. But Derek Jeter was never the guy that blew your socks off. He was never the guy that you watched on the field and was like, holy shit. I mean, this guy's the greatest on the field. He was very good. That's the way I see it. He was very good. And as an owner, It looks like he's a real asshole, to be quite honest. It's the only way I can put it. It looks like he's a real asshole as an owner. So, I mean, it is what it is. He's telling a guy like Stanton, choose the effing team or you're here forever. So Stanton called this bluff. It's like, yeah, okay, I know you're getting rid of me because of money. I'm not going to be stuck here forever, Mr. Jeets. So, come on, man. No, it is part of being a boss. I agree. And I don't think Jeter's doing a bad job. I've said that already. I think it was the smartest thing to do to start new and start as Derek Jeter's Marlins. They should have got rid of Stan. I said that when it happened. You should get rid of all these guys. And don't stop there. I said keep getting rid of all of them. And I think that was a smart business move. I think he's running the team the way he needs to run them to get better. But I don't think... I don't think some of the things that we heard in that article really confuse me or shock me at all. I think a lot of that stuff about Jeter makes sense. Like, for an example, the best quote in that whole article is when he had the nerve, when he was on his really down his career, to tell Brian Cashman, name me a better shortstop that you would want. Cashman did the right thing. This guy, that guy, this guy. Whoa, okay, stop. You're hurting his feelings, baby. This is Derek Jeter. And Cashman's right. You're right. This is not Derek Jeter from 98. This is not Derek Jeter from 99. This is Derek Jeter who can't hit a fastball no more. This is Derek Jeter who barely pops 10 homers. This is Derek Jeter who's arguably one of the worst defensive shortstops in baseball. That's who we're about to give big money to. Why? If he's going to demand big money, go find it from another club and let me know. They came back and they said, hey, couldn't find anything better. Do you think Jeter hurt his legacy by becoming... No, not at all. I mean, he always wanted to be an owner. I think that's fine. No other team offered him $51 million, and they're not gonna. No, that's fine. If people want to dislike the video and disagree with me, I'm all for that. That's fine. That's difference of opinions. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm not saying Derek Jeter's great. I'm not saying Derek Jeter's bad. Derek Jeter's not bad. By all means, he's great. My problem with Derek Jeter, like I said, is I personally feel for a lot of the people who just classify him as the best, I don't see that. They change a lot. It's true. That's pretty funny, Ari. You're right. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yes, I don't want to get into the Hall of Fame because I really get wild up. I get really rounded up when I think about the Hall of Fame. How Jorge Posada is already out of the balloting makes no damn sense to me. No, he wasn't overrated as a player. Definitely not. He wasn't overrated as a player. He handled it the way he thought he could handle it, and that was basically try to threaten the guy and get him out. It didn't work. If Baines is in, Posada should be in. And the fact of the matter is, Posada's a catcher. Posada's a catcher. He did all this as a catcher. There's no doubt about it that Jorge Posada should be a Hall of Famer. There's no doubt in my mind the guy should be a Hall of Famer. 1998 Yankees are the greatest team of all time? No doubt about it. I will argue that with anybody. There is no team better than the 98 Yankees. None at all. No one at all. Whisper, my friend, thank you. Funny how now Jeter is hated and A-Rod is loved. That is odd. They really kind of flip-flop roles. You know what I mean? They really have flip-flop roles. A-Rod has kind of cleaned up his character. He's become more of a, I made mistakes. I lied. I was a bad person. I changed. I'm better now. And I want to do all I can to help. And he's slapping the cheeks at J-Lo, which doesn't hurt him. But anyway, Jeter has now become this, I'm no longer a player, So you're going to kind of see who Derek Jeter really is. And I'm this boss who's just going to fire all these legends, dump them out on the street, and it is what it is. And now I'm just here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they kind of have done a little flip-flop. A-Rod is no doubt a Hall of Famer. There's no debate there. There shouldn't be a debate there with any of these guys. These guys are Hall of Famers. These guys are Hall of Famers. There's many guys. Alex Sanchez. If you guys remember Alex Sanchez got caught for taking steroids. He had one good year. And then all of a sudden, the guy was hitting 240-something and all that. He got caught the year he hit 240. So just because you take steroids doesn't make you a Hall of Fame ball player. You still got to hit. My fiance is not here today. She actually just went to the gym. She went to the gym at about 9:30 or so. I told her the triceps hurt, and I had a live chat with you folks. So I told her, go ahead, get out. Hopefully she's not watching this. Pettit was great. A lot of the Yankees were great. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. What else do you wonderful folks have for me before I go ahead and jump off this thing? I'm going to get ready to sign off here shortly. Does anybody have anything for me outside of baseball? Anything else to chat about? No, I don't think Boone is done. Hey, it seems like Boone is the best guy right now. You got 24 nerds. The Yankees are being managed by 24 nerds. I don't even want to hear Boone talk. I don't even want to hear Aaron Boone speak anymore. I don't even want to hear it. I want to hear the 24 nerds. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear those guys talk. Yes. Yes, the Greg Bird injury. My God. 24 nerd shirt coming soon. And Girardi wouldn't have been a puppet. Girardi's an Italian, all right? Girardi had his little temper when he needed one. Girardi wasn't going to listen to no 24 nerds. Trust me. Girardi wasn't listening to 24 nerds. I promise you that one. I promise you that. They said he was too old school. Tony Pena, the 24 nerds dumped him too. Tony Pena was the man. He wasn't listening to it either. Tony Pena wasn't about to listen to no 24 nerds. That's Ryan, that is true. I like Tony Pena a lot. I do miss Tony Pena. I like Tony Pena a lot. I think he helped Gary Sanchez a lot too. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Anybody else got anything else for me? Anything else to chat about? Sunday dinner's available. Thank you to everybody who has ordered the CD. Kind of shocked that people even order CDs anymore, but I just had to do a whole new order because I got more people buying it than even I expected because I didn't think the CD would sell like that. So it's doing very well. I thank everybody. You can still go to the site and order the CD. I'm sending that out immediately. So once you order it, the CD is out. The digital copy, the pre-order, starts on the 28th. And the pre-order will be discounted if you pre-order on Apple, iTunes, and all that nonsense. It will be pre-order. It will be discounted. So if you do want to get it in the digital copy on the 28th, you can start doing that. Mac, if you want to get the CD, let me know to officialsiciliano.net. You can order it right there, and I'm sending it out immediately. So if you were to order today, I'm sending it out tomorrow. Because I got all my stuff set up. I got all the CDs. Everything's already on there. It's all done, so I'll send it out immediately. officialsiciliano.net. Go to the store. You can order it right there, and I'm sending it out tomorrow. 24 Nerds merchandise coming soon. What about Greg Bird? He's apparently going to play tomorrow, so we'll see what's up with good old Greg. He does make the team if he's not injured. He will definitely make the team out the jump. I think he'll play first and DH. I think him and Voit will flip it up a little bit early on and go from there. I remember Double Dare. I got Double Dare. Stanton 2 bombs. I saw that. Professor Dingle Dong manages the Yankees. Yes. Professor Marty Jannetty. Oh, man. Buddy Love. No, I don't follow March Madness. I don't. I don't follow March Madness. Most improved Yankees player in 2019, Gary Sanchez. It better be Gary Sanchez. Put it that way. Unbelievable, man. I can't believe 24 nerds are managing the Yankees. I can't believe it. Guys, go out there and start a hashtag 24 nerds. I'd rather Bob Melvin than the 24 nerds out there. Gardner's D versus Hicks D. Who you got? I'm just joking. I think Hicks' defense is better. I'm joking. I think Hicks' defense is better. I think Hicks' defense all around is better. You guys are nuts, man. You guys are nuts. Oh, man. Ryan, yes, we do know why. With you, we know why. Considering Ryan is the guy, Ryan's the guy who said he has the Brokeback Mountain poster in his room. So, I mean, hey, to each his own, okay? To each his own. I'll leave it at that, all right? Any extension? I don't know. Let's ask Ryan. All right, let's stop there. I had enough. I love Ryan. Jacoby back? I doubt it. I doubt Jacoby ever comes back. Ray, my friend, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I am also signing an extension. I am signing an extension to continue to do this. I photoshopped Judge and Stan's head on Legend. You are nuts, Ryan. You are nuts. Guys, again, too, if you are interested, I am considering doing the live listening of the album probably before it comes out on digital. If you guys really do want to do that and we just sit around and listen to the album, answer questions in between the songs and whatnot, I'm considering doing that. So yes, we will. I'll consider that. I'll figure out the best way to do that and whatnot. So yeah, we'll definitely do something like that. All right, guys, I'm jumping off here. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody being on and being active in the chat. It was very, very fun. Biggest news of the day, find out that 24 nerds are managing the Yankees. It is what it is. Have a good night, guys. I will talk to you soon. Thank you. More videos this week, by the way.